legislation and policy that one has been working on for some time in order to bring education to children that are currently not in school, and particularly girls. So without further ado, I'm going to go to the expertise of my colleagues and ask them some pretty important questions, give you some background on where we are, and certainly where we need to be, because the job is just starting and we need to finish it. Jen, thank you for joining us on this panel. Can you tell us a little bit about education, the READ Act, education for girls, and why one is so involved with it?
Absolutely. Can you guys hear me okay? So, I think why one is so involved with education, I think one is typically known for focusing on health and debt and other issues, but overall it's all working towards ending extreme poverty. And education is really perhaps one of the best antidotes that we have to poverty and instability around the world. So it's hard for one not to tackle education, and I think that we have a lot of good evidence to back that up. For example, if all students in low-income countries left school with just basic reading skills, so think about that, that's about an elementary school education, we could cut world poverty by about 12%. This is a huge cut in poverty from just one intervention, and that's the power of education. One of the reasons that we're focusing on girls' education in particular is because the benefits are even more far-reaching than just learning, and the consequences are also, the consequences of not sending girls to school are also much more dramatic. For example, in terms of benefits, universal primary education in the lowest income countries, so the poorest countries around the world, would reduce child mortality by 15%. So again, one intervention, getting young girls and mothers in school, would, and that's just primary education, that's just elementary school, would cut child mortality 15%. So that's saving a ton of children's lives by an intervention with their mother. Likewise, if we educated those women through secondary school, so all the way through high school, we could reduce child mortality by 50%. So it's a huge impact on health by an education intervention. So that's one of the reasons why we're prioritizing women and girls in education, and we think that the implications of improving education in the poorest countries could be extremely far-reaching.
Yeah, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. And